The world of beauty and fashion has various styles and perceptions, with high standard of luxury entertainment, television production, stage design, and sponsoring the fact that bigger is actually better. And creativity, well, it lasts forever. What we're doing here? Needless to state the obvious. My name is Khofana Nkwane, and welcome to Miss Supranational Botswana 2023. Today, we're at Molapo Crossing Theatre, where we get to give you a detailed background and breakdown of what Miss Supranational actually is and the journey ahead. Without further ado, sweet, brief, and short. Enjoy.
Hello! The Miss Supranational organization welcomes our new license holder in Botswana to the Supra family. We look forward to welcoming Botswana's most aspirational and inspirational woman to Miss Supranational next year.
The way our project is set up is a 13 documentary series that will be aired on TV. 13 episodes, which means we will be shooting it from the beginning. We started last year with the launch. Even this is going to be a TV program that's going to run until the finale show. The schedule of events is going to start. It has basically started. We are starting our nationwide tour this weekend on the 21st, and that's going to take an entire month from the 21st of January to the 18th of February. We are going to have a top 30 after the nationwide tour. We're going to announce the top 30 scheduled around the 24th of February. What we usually do when we do such events, we train all the girls like they are queens, so that by the time we have a queen, they are all empowered and they all qualify to be on any stage and do quite well. After the top 30, we are going to cut down to top 12. This will be done on the 18th of March with a talent show. We are not doing the traditional fashion show. We are doing a talent show. That's where our top 12 is going to be announced on the 18th of March. After the 18th, after the top 12, the announcement, the ladies are going to have 2 weeks to prepare for a boot camp. In this boot camp, we boot camp them and train them where they stay in one place for the whole week, no going out, just as it is done internationally. During the boot camp, they are trained. We have public speaking, we have walks and etiquette classes, we have legal advices, psychology and mental awareness campaigns and workshops. After the boot camp, it's going to start on the 1st of April, and then it's going to end on the 8th of April, which is a Saturday. And it ends with the finale show. The coronation night is going to be on the 8th of April 2023. That's when we will have our queen. And then after coronation night, we train our queen for the international stage. This would give us around 3 months as she will be going to the international stage the last 2 weeks of July 2023. That's when she will go and represent the country at the international competition. I think that's about it in terms of our calendar of events moving forward and an overview of Miss Supranational as a whole.
Good morning once again, everyone. Standing before you is Jomo John Kaulo, popularly known as JJK. I also happen to be your Mr. Africa Botswana for the year 2018. I stand here before you today very honored to announce my new role as the Wellness and Creative Director at the Miss Supranational organization. We are truly committed to creating a positive impact into the lives of Botswana through the art of pageantry. I can assure you, we are doing pageantry like it has never been done before. So I am here to tell you, or rather to sensitize about what it takes for one to make it up for our upcoming auditions and the audition schedule. Now these are the requirements. We are looking for a Botswana-born woman with a valid Omang, or fully reassigned. Fully reassigned implying that a person whose bodily characteristics were altered through surgery or hormonal treatment to bring them into alignment with their gender identity. They should be between 18 and 30 years old. They should never have been married. They should never have given birth. They should not have any visible tattoos. This implying that when they wear a one-piece swimsuit, no tattoo should be showing. They should not be convicted of any crime. They should come up with a project or a project plan with a range of 300 to 500 words, implying what exactly it is that they intend on doing. They should produce a full body picture and profile picture, as well as a brief biography, just to tell them who they are, what makes them tick, and so on and so forth. Now, getting into the segment and last of my presentation is auditions and audition centers. We have an audition fee of 250 pula. So what it is that one needs to wear when they come through to auditions, they need to wear black leggings or black skinnies with a solid color vest and bring a pair of heels. Because we are trying to be as innovative as we can be, there are several ways in which we concluded to enabling all our girls to be eligible to enter. Firstly, we uploaded, or rather approached, influential figures because we are conducting a nationwide search to help us in scouting for young women. Whoever it is that has been scouted by these influential figures, they will be exempted to pay the registration fee. However, they will continue with the registration process and audition process. Secondly, we have the online registration, which will be at www.misssupranational.co.bw. We also have in-person auditions, which I'll share the schedule. So the registration, or rather audition centers, are as follows. We are kickstarting the auditions this coming weekend, 21st at Kasane from 9 to 3 p.m. at Cresta Moana. 22nd, Maun at the Big Tree Hotel. And then we have the 28th in Khansi, 29th in Kang, Francistown, the 4th of Feb, Pikwe, the 5th, Palape, the 11th, Joining the 12th, and Gaborone on the 17th and the 18th. All the other venues will be shared on our social media platforms. And in Gaborone, the auditions, however, will run from 9 to 5 p.m. because, as we can imagine, there will be a lot of girls coming through to audition in Gaborone. Lastly, I'd like to urge each and every one of you to engage with us for more updates on our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter. Thank you very much.
Mine is quite fast because give you the price. Like like Jomo was saying, when we do pageants, we do it differently. all of us are passionate about pageantry. We are not just doing it because we want to do events or we saw somebody doing it. No, we have keen interest in pageantry. So even our prizes will tell you that we are not just about to do another pageant. We are here to develop and improve a young woman in Botswana and craft them into a queen that will be recognizable throughout the world. And recognizable, being recognizable, not hela gore go to win mo Botswana, e ba sa tsose bazi ko mahatsing. We've done it before, we're going to do it again. Our second and our first princess, the prizes are the same. We kept them the same. Number 2 and number 3 will get a scholarship, a degree of their choice at a local university. We will reveal the university at a sponsorship reveal in about 2 weeks, if I'm right, because there's a whole lot of other sponsors that we need to reveal together, not just one. They will also get management support from something big for the entire reign. So we're not going to just leave them hanging because they're just number 2 and 3. We're going to sell them to brands and build their brands as well. So they're going to get management support in terms of brand management and building. That is number 2 and 3. So our queen will get housing for the period of her reign. But we are not saying she's going to get a house. We're saying she's getting housing. That means we are an official house for the period of her reign. I hope that is clear. Housing. So the second prize is medical aid and welfare policies. Third, she will get fitness, a fitness membership. She will get hair sponsorship. Her hair will never be out of place. Spa, she'll get a spa home. When she's tired, she'll take a short left and just get a massage. She's going to get a wardrobe. She also gets a makeup artist on call, a personal trainer on call, public speaking coach on call, etiquette coach on call, a stylist on call. This will be her second team. The last ones I just mentioned will form part of her second team that will run her day-to-day welfare and look. The ultimate prizes are 2. She will also get a scholarship, a degree of her choice at a local university, and she will also walk away with a car, a Haval Joe Lion. It is brand new from the box. Brand new. It's got service plan and it's got a warranty. So it's brand new Haval Joe Lion. That is the ultimate prize. That said, we've opened for auditions. Ladies can register. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Dumelang, ke bidwa Kgosego from Botswana Gazette. I'm just wondering, in terms of the price, Hale Monela, the car and the housing, how will she be able to maintain those things, Hosena monetary winnings? How will she be able to buy those things?
Thank you for that question. It actually gives, we need to give clarity on that. On housing, it's a fully furnished house, and we actually buy grocery monthly for them. Number 2, fuel. We are still looking for a fuel partner. That is part of what management will do to find a fuel partner. But if we do not have it, for all her official duties, obviously the company will fuel the car. The one thing that I didn't mention in the prizes, because we do not feel like that is a prize, is a monthly allowance. Our queen will have a monthly allowance. So for things that she doesn't need the management to buy for her, she can get for herself.
Thank you, Mr. Hule, for that clarification. Any other question?
Maybe I wasn't listening, but I'm just wondering, Miss Supranational, how different is it from the pageant that's anyway? Like, why should somebody say, I want to be Miss Supranational? If you win, what do you get to do? What happens, like, in your daily schedules? More Miss Supranational.
Thank you so very much, Chichi, for that question. Miss Supranational, how is it different from other pageants? Usually pageants, they are meant for empowering a young lady, not just empowering her as an individual. They work on whatever project that she comes up with for building up her community. And Miss Supranational, there is a community project called From the Ground Up. From the ground up is whatever project that she's going to be doing, which management is going to support, she carries it to the international stage. The difference with Miss Supranational and other big pageants is that Miss Supranational, when she wins the finale, if she wins the finale, the international pageant, she's not based in the country of origin like other pageants. She comes back home. So she serves the international community in her base country, which is Botswana. Miss Supranational, and from here, she travels the world, promoting tourism, promoting the country, promoting whatever project that she's working on. So her reach becomes international, but based from home. So eyeballs are always on what she's doing while she's here at home. I think that's the main thing in terms of how global she becomes and how big she becomes as the international queen. Also, Miss Supranational International, what we have realized after being, while being the license holders locally, is that they're very supportive of their license holders. We don't do anything without their approval or without asking, and then they also advise, whatever we get, whatever little misunderstandings we have about the pageant itself internationally, they're always a phone call away to answer any questions. So that's how different it is from other pageants, I believe. I hope I've answered you.
Okay, hello. My name is Khalito. I'm from Daily News. My question is something big only focusing on Miss Supranational, or is it organizing other events or pageants, if I may say? And I've heard Mr. Jomo saying that you have done it before. What pageant was that, if it was a pageant? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other question? Thabo.
Thank you so much. My name is Thabo Kosimang. I am a multi-award-winning journalist from Weekend Post. We know Miss Supranational organization has like two organizations. They also have the Mr. Supranational, right? So as license holders, do you have plans to actually have that pageant as well? And then my other question was, as of 28th December 2022, the organization itself has confirmed 28 contestants, right? And Botswana has not been yet confirmed according to their website. So should we be worried? Or when are we gonna see that confirmation? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Thabo. Any other question? Halison Zili Gakanya. Kane. Who's that team? Okay.
We'll start with something big. Miss Supranational is our first ever event as something big. We previously, okay, no, let me answer that one completely. So we have applied for other licenses for international events. We do not want to host pageants that are just local and do not, the beauty queens just end here and cannot have global appeal. So we've put out applications for other licenses for huge pageants. Remember, Miss Supranational is top 3 in the world. It's one of the top 3 in the world. So that is how high we are aiming. When previously before, the entire team from Miss Supranational, is there anybody who's new? There's only maybe 3 people who are new, besides the 9. We did the 2021-2022 Miss Botswana, all the way up till we took her to Miss World, after Miss World. But we are in good books. We're in good books. Yeah. The second question, remember, the licenses are very expensive, but we are also a business. We need to look at how pageants are doing in the market, Mr. versus Mrs. We eventually are interested in getting Mr. We are still doing market research led by Jomo because kids are very secure. They've offered it to us. It's open to us because we have the Mrs. one. So it's something that in the future you will see us probably doing. Then Renaleo Ring, as of 28 November, they have confirmations. So what they've released on their website, other countries started crowning as of last year. So only those who have submitted their queens have been confirmed. But there is a list that they circulate of countries that have paid for licenses. So we are in that list. We actually are fortunate to have actually the director of Miss Supranational having recorded a video confirming Botswana as when they were welcoming us. If you were at something big and Supranational launch, we played that video there. We can look for it and play for you here as well as on social media. I hope I covered the 3. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Any other question? We have a hand.
Dumelang. Nna ke bitsa Freddy Gasefela, report for Duma FM. My first question ke gone gore as the pageant we know gone gore di rana ka gonna le tsone di judge and le one organization hela ira event gore e nne successful. Ke an go ta go itse gore lona how are you going to make it for it to be transparent gone gore ka mahelo ile gore le tabelentse la go gone la go choose your top 30 la go topa di judge le libile eng kana le tswahana le na le di judge tsa lena mo gaboreng tse le itse gone gore maybe they are ke di veteran mo this industry ya pageantry o gongwe le gongwe le ata ile gore la ka sane gona le batho ile gore la ba select or ba nne di judge ko mangwe hela yana. We know gore to conduct such a project it means money, hey? So a re bueng gone ka di sponsorship. What are the current sponsors they ile gore le na le tsone le gone gore ke di hitse ile gore gonana you have engaged with them and they are promising gone gore di tla support ya ni go itse gore lona how are you going to outsource or get those funds mo di sponsorshiping. Then my third question, we all know that we are about to indulge into our elections next year. And in the angle of politics, how is it going to benefit or encourage the youth, those young girls by ya go ba encourage gore ba develop spirit sone sa go na engaged and interested on issues tse di dilale politics, because in politics that's where we can always know gore how is our country moving on, with all the proceedings they le gore di akaretsa lehatsi, because other questions they can always be driven from politics sector, right? So ke batla gone gore re lebele issue ya gore re le banana ka bontsi mo Botswana ga re na yone keletso o kana we are bored gone go nna ra go thopa because re feel gore maybe ga gona change nna e iriwe ke tsa ke re gongwe e le so se ile gore it empowers young girls baka na le lone lorato lo to engage le gone go itse di development gore dite go isa ditlamelo in their communities ba ka ira jang those channels in relation to politics a ke re gona le ma councillor and everybody so my councillor is the body of politics in our country then engwe ke yone ya recognition I'm saying this to a point yone ile gore after re sna re award ama okay after resna re ba award yalo bone those girls ba ile gore ba te ba lesego how as an organization la go irang tota gone gore me that being fully recognized you get how you going to maintain and make sure gore bone ile di brand ga di so ebile ga di nyelele then the last one ke ya di scholarship ke utula gone gore gate ba gonna le yona tsone ya go ithopela any degree of their choice let's say gone gore no ke heletse mo form 5 kan ke heletse mo form 3 I get but me ke kgonne go tsenela competition ke tile ka title ke tiste title mo lapeng but here is another big opportunity mo gonna so ke batla go itse gore gone ho are they going to be plans are you going to plan on how are they going to select kana hela ke let's move from yo ke batla go ira medicine ka UB
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Freddie.
Emma.
Thank you very much, Freddie. That was a lot of questions. But thank you very much for the questions either way. I'm going to answer, I'm not going to answer all of them. I'm going to answer the first one of how we are going to be judging and who is going to be judging the auditions and moving forward. I'll answer that one and I'll answer the other one about political affiliations. Okay. The first one, how are we judging Miss Supranational? How are we going to be judging? During the auditions, as we travel the country, we're going to have a team of the management team, the organizational team. We're going to have, our team is going to be traveling and some of our team members are going to be judging. That's number one. We are also going to have representation from whatever town that we are going to audition at. There's going to be one person that we find there already, and then we're going to take an influential personality, whoever comes from that village. If we have you coming from Nshakashukwe and you are an influential person who has made it, I'm sure your people are people from your village, your home girls, parents, aunties. They understand and they look up to you and they are proud of you. Even the young girls, you are the star of their home, right? So that particular person is the one that we are going to take to as a community project as well, so that they can empower a young girl that can have this opportunity. That's how we're going to do part of the audition. I hope I've answered you on that one. And then you were asking about politics. Miss Supranational and Something Big are not politically affiliated. But what we do is we train and we model responsible citizens, basically. I believe going to vote is being a responsible citizen. Just advising, just go vote. Understand the current affairs, understand what's happening in the country, know where you stand, what opportunities are there in the country. So I hope that answers that. Thank you. Who are our sponsors and how are we going to source out sponsors?
Okay. I think the two that I'm doing, it's on the sponsors and the scholarships. Are those the last two? Okay. Sponsors. Every event you need to prepare. Hence why you see we launched last year in October, and we've been pushing until now, until we are ready to announce anything or even start the project. We were not prepared to start a project that will not have proper financing, proper sponsorship, and proper partnerships. We have sponsors. That I can assure you. There will be a sponsorship reveal event that we will invite you to. That will not be a press conference, but an event where we reveal sponsors together with all the sponsors, where we can get them in one date, one room. So for today, we cannot reveal. But you can already tell by our prices that we are ready, because we have the financing within our company to, with or without sponsors, run the show to the end. However, we are offering a platform where sponsors can come and partner with us to elevate brands together with us. Scholarships. We've taken into consideration your concern, because yes, go kgona go tla go wina ngwana o iseng a tsenile ka kgoro ya sekolo, because pageants are different in terms of entry. We didn't put an entry requirement that you call, but you have to know both English and Setswana. Like you have to be fluent in English and Setswana. So what then happens is, if motho wa go nna lo a wina, we'll have to, as management, then empower them to get to a level, then they'll be acceptable into a university. That is, for 5 years. The scholarship doesn't expire. It's not like the bago idira next year or this year. So they can, especially if you win. Obviously, for the first year of your reign, you're going to be very busy. And if you win go Poland, then you are even busier. So you are probably going to only do your scholarship after. Okay. Unless ele motho ile gore ene o botlhale bo boheteletseng a khona go dira di online kana go one multitask akere. But we have taken that into consideration, or we will have to support that person to get to the level. And we are not only going to say, okay, here is a scholarship, school. Even through your schooling, re tle be re no re go lebeletse gore a mme wa ithuta go sekolong ga o faile ka gore ga o faile scholarship sone se o tlhabisa rona ditlhong o senyetsa rona di resources akere. Yeah, thank you so much.
Hello, Dumelang. Ke bidwa go te boemo di beela nyaza jaaka Paulina buile. I'm here to thank you for coming to this event. This is not the first, or this is not the last event. We are still going to be needing your engagement. So please, when we call you next time, Little, kono mahoka meow. Re tlhoka support ya lona as media to tell the world what we are on about. As ba setse ba le boleletse gore re tla ka pageant e leng gore it's international, e leng gore ya ka ba boletse ke the 3rd or the 4th tona in the world. So re le tlhoka hela thata betso le ka moso mongwe ke le bogela thata gore be le tlile ka dipalo tse le tsileng ka tsone. Thank you so much.
Something big. What is something big? The concept of growing something from nothing, molding your environment, picking up the pieces and forming a formidable impact. We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. something big. The pursuit of these big opportunities we grow, moving down rarely untraveled paths, and today, this has led you here.